wanted to run all the time because I'm shopping all the time. Oh, well. Now, don't go away because coming up, we'll visit Georgia again at the Main Street Internet Cafe, and later, you'll see a special report on the real inner workings of the Internet as we go on the inside at an Internet service provider.
Have you voted yet? See the surprising results of this week's web poll question instantly at nettalklive.com.
Shake it, make it go. We not automatic nerves. It is all part of the show. Shake it, make it go.
Why on earth would an airline remove rows of seats from all their planes? Oh, that's why. American Airlines introduces more room throughout coach. Soon, we'll have more room for more coach passengers than any other airline, row after row after row. On American, coach has more class.
Every day, every minute, there's more. More data, more messages, more information for you to try and keep a handle on. But beginning October 1st, you get a break because a new technology based around this little icon called Q will allow your TV and your newspaper to start talking to your PC. The information shortcut you've dreamed about is coming. Watch for your cue.
We'll have more Net Talk Live right after this.
Monday at 5 in a Your Health Report. Women have been taking them for years. Now it's the man's turn.
Well, I think it's about time that, responsibility is shared.
We're talking about birth control pills.
I'm Randy Neves. Isn't it time for the male to have a birth control pill? Researchers think so.
Learn what steps doctors are taking to make the pill for men a real possibility. And hear how men and women are reacting to this contraceptive solution. Monday at 5 on News Channel 8, where the news comes first.
This is it. Today, tonight, and tomorrow, all this week. American Home Furniture is slashing prices in every department for immediate liquidation. American Home Furniture is closing our Delta Park store forever. So today, tonight, and tomorrow, every item in our $1 million new furniture and mattress inventory will be sold. Price cuts will be made again and again to ensure speedy disposal of all remaining stock. Today, tonight, and tomorrow, it all will go regardless of cost. It's a total wall-to-wall liquidation. Today, tonight, and tomorrow, all this week at American Home Furniture store, closing sale Delta Park and Tualatin.
Welcome back to Net Talk Live. We're having a great time. Get on the internet and surf along with us. And for all the answers and great websites, go to nettalklive.com. Okay, here's another question sent to us via email. It's from Blake Nelson of Chicago, Illinois. And Blake asks, where can I go on the internet to learn how to build a website? It seems like everywhere I've looked, someone wants to get paid for consulting me. Okay, how to build your own website. Luis, can you help?
Well, Laura, there's several things you can do. If you know that you have web space and you just want to know how to create your website, there's a couple of websites that I'm going to link on the NetTalk Live site this week that will teach you step by step, give you a tutorial online of what you need to do to create a website. If you don't have the space and you want to make it real easy on yourself, you can get like homestead.com or tripod.com or geocities.com have a built-in Java-based way of building a website. And what they'll do is they'll take you like a step-by-step. It's very like, for kids. It's very, very simple. You can't go wrong with it. And you can put a very basic web page in a matter of minutes. And then later on, while you have that website up, you can learn how to make some cool things with your website via the tutorials on the sites that I'm telling you
And
about.
question is, how much would it cost to do something like that, ballpark figure?
Well, if you go through tripod.com or those free web services, it's actually absolutely free. However much your time is worth, I guess. If you get a host, a real host, and you go ahead and get your own domain name like, WebOrican.com, Laura Lewis, nettalklive.com, if you get your own, then it's going to cost you either a monthly fee or a yearly fee, around $200 a year, just to host the site and have an email address that is with your domain name. So people can send you email at lauralewis lauralewis.com or you at lauralewis.com, whatever you may want.
Right, and people ask me all the time, I want my own web page, who am I going to get to do it?
It's getting a lot easier, Laura, and all these HTML editors right now, like you hear Front Page and Dreamweaver, I would say that's the next step you need to take, because that's going to enable you to create and do more things to your website that you see otherwise, like rollover buttons or things of the such, tables. So as you learn and you go along, you'll want to go the next step up, but I'd say that would be like after you have your first website running, then you go that route.
Or you do what I did, and I found a great webmaster.
What? There you go. You shell out the money and pay somebody to do it.
Visions. Just worked out great.
Hey, the American way.
All right, I don't know about you, Luis, but I'm wondering what George is up to down there at the Main Street Internet Cafe. Let's check in for another hot site.
So you want a blue polyester three-piece suit? Okay, I'll see if I can find it. Why don't you go get a drink or something, and I'll look here and see if I can find that blue polyester three. Takes all kinds, but luckily we've got the internet. There's a great site called ewanted.com. You know, it's like eBay, but it's just the opposite. It's you are a buyer, and you actually put on there what you want to buy. Not what you want to sell. Well, actually, it's for sellers and buyers, but like say you want to buy a blue three-piece polyester suit. Well, you put that on the site, and people make offers to you. You post what you want, sellers come to you. You pick the best offer, and it's all free. Or if you're a seller, you can find out what buyers want and make them an offer. And this is all free. So it's really, really cool. It's just like eBay reversed. It's eWanted. What do you want? Go to ewanted.com. It's probably there.
Have you voted yet? See the surprising results of this week's web poll question instantly at nettalklive.com. Net Talk Live for the whole family. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Starting October 1st, your three most complete sources of information will join together to make a point to the world about simplifying the way you get to the news you want. All thanks to a new technology based around this little icon called Q that lets your TV and your newspaper start talking to your PC. The information shortcut you've dreamed about is coming. Watch for your Q.
Excuse me, what is that one for?
It's for your goodness.
Well, what about that one?
That'll make you feel good.
And that one?
Your holisticness.
This?
Wellness.
That?
Goodness.
What that?
Whole, well, and good.
Where's the aspirin?
I have no idea.
For a detailed wellness guide and the products you really need, check out drugstore.com. It's a trip to the drugstore without the trip to the drugstore.
We'll have more Net Talk Live right after this.
Monday at 6. It's the biggest film debut to hit Portland in years.
That's really a pleasant surprise. It's even better than I thought it was going to be.
Finding Forrester heads to the big screen. We'll take you behind the scenes to meet the stars, as well as Portland writer Mike Rich.
This project is really, really blessed with a great director, a fantastic performer. I really do think it has a chance of receiving an Oscar nomination.
Monday at 6 on Northwest News Channel 8, where the news comes first. The seasons march on. That's why people who depend on the weather depend on News Channel 8's First Alert Storm Team. Backed by the power of live Doppler 8000 and First Alert Futurecast, Matt Zaffino and Dave Selesky lead the Northwest's most accurate team of forecasters. The First Alert Storm Team, only on Northwest News Channel 8, where the news comes first.
Hey, we're back, and remember to check out our hot sites and so much more at nettalklive.com. Okay, let's take another call. On the phone, we have Joanne in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Hi, Joanne. What's your question?
I'm thinking of upgrading my internet service from a 28K modem, and I want to know what are my options and how do they rate?
Okay, Gadget Guy, it sounds like they're in for much faster surfing, no matter what they go with next. So what are their choices?
There's a couple choices. There's either a DSL connection or a cable modem connection. With a cable modem, somebody has to come into your house and do the installation. But now with DSL, you can get now a self-install kit. So say you have a crystal meth lab at home. You don't want somebody to come in and see what you've got going on there. They can actually mail you a DSL modem and these line filters. Now in the past, a telecom guy had to come out and put a splitter on the outside of the house. Now you don't need this. You just plug this in like you would an external modem of the days of yore, and then put these filters on the phones throughout your house, and now you can have high-speed DSL. Now DSL, the equivalent in speed over a normal modem, is anywhere from 50 to 100 times faster than the way that you normally surf. So this is a skyrocket lightning bolt compared to a dial-up modem.
She had a 28A modem, right? I have an idea. Get a 56K modem.
No, DSL is the best because it's a pure digital connection. With modems, the speeds can fluctuate, so it's not that good of an idea. You know what, Luis? I did a field piece to tell you all about DSL. So let's go take a look out at DSL. Thanks, Luis.
Oh, yeah, blame it on me.
Okay, Dave, you drugged me down to Internet America, a major internet service provider, because you think that I am so last century because I'm using a phone line and not using DSL. Why do I need to know so much about DSLs?
Well, in the past, you dialed in with an analog phone line into a modem like this, or maybe even a rack of modems like this. Well, those days are done. Analog is over, Georgia, and DSL is now where it's at. Let's go back in the server room. I'm going to show you and you what DSL exactly is. Okay, Georgia, now we're in the room where everything takes place. First, your ISP has to get a connection from a major backbone provider. That happens through these DS3 units, everything from BBN, Sprint, UUNet. They all tie in to the Internet's major backbone routers like these. Okay, Georgia, now from the major backbone routers of the ISP, it goes into these smaller routers. And when you order DSL, you get different speeds. Now, the speeds are hundreds of times faster than one a normal dial-up modem. This is the real reason why you want DSL. Well, from these routers, it heads into a MUX.
What's a MUX?
It's a multiplexer. It's like it takes many connections and it feeds them all into whether you have Bell, GTE, Covad, your different Bell telephone companies that you pay your service from.
Okay, I get it. So this is like the bulk mail center. Like all the mail comes into here and then it goes out to different places.
That's right. Yeah, it goes out. You know where it goes? It goes to the DSLAM.
The DSLAM.
The Digital Subscriber Line Access Multiplexer. It's just like this, but on the other end, in your neighborhoods. This is the other end of the DSLAM. This is where all the DS3 connections from your ISPs come in, and each one of these is represented by a house in your neighborhood. So right here, unplugging this cable would kill somebody's internet connection.
How cool is that?
That's awesome. Now, on the other end of this is just a little modem. It's a DSL router, which looks like the old analog modems of the days of yore. So this is how the last leg of your internet connection is made.
Wow, so all this stuff just makes it super, super fast. It just makes it get to your house, like, quick.
That's right. You don't have to wait for images to load. Everything loads up super fast. Look, Georgia, here comes security.
Well, that's it for this week. And remember to go to nettalklive.com for all the answers from the show and links to our hot sites. And did you know you can search the archives of our website and find everything that has appeared on Net Talk Live? And while you're there, send us email. We'd love to hear from you. And also tell us what you think in this week's web poll. Before we go, I'd like to thank Dave and Luis. Thanks, guys. Georgia, our great Dan Eden Automatic, all the behind-the-scenes folks who make the show happen. And last but certainly not least, I'd like to thank you for watching. And do us a favor by telling your friends about the show, and be sure to tune in next time. We've had so much fun. Hope you have too. Goodbye, everybody.
This has been Net Talk Live. Net Talk Live has been made possible by Digital Convergence Corporation, engineering your digital future. Shebang.com. Don't just shop. Shebang. Exodus Communications, the Internet Data Center Company. Tell all your friends and coworkers about Net Talk Live, and we'll see you again next week. Net Talk Live is a presentation of the Digital Broadcasting and Communications Network and is produced by Infotainment Telepictures. A 747 in Taiwan makes a wrong turn. The results are fatal. Could it happen here?
Departure frequency will be 118.1.
Monday at 11 after third watch, News Channel 8 takes you for a rare look inside the new control tower at PBS.
There is pieces of equipment that we are using that are several decades old.
More flights, more stress. How safe are the skies above Portland? Monday at 11 on News Channel 8, where the news comes first. It's almost here. The Meyer and Frank Holiday Parade, hosted by Joe Donlin and Tracy Berry. Round up the family and grab a seat for all the color and pageantry of the holiday season. Thrill to the sights and sounds of marching bands, floats, plus making a special trip clear from the North Pole, our most special guest of all, Santa Claus. The Meyer and Frank Holiday Parade, Friday, November 24th at 9, only on Northwest News Channel 8, your official holiday station.
Street.